Hi and welcome back to the Rideshare Buddy YouTube channel. My name's Kevin and it's Tuesday the 2nd of April. Easter has been and gone. I've had my my break and we're back out at work. Car went to full service this morning and while it was there in the garage for about 3 hours, I watched the latest Ghostbuster movie at the cinema, which was pretty good. So it's now 10 to 5. It's a late start. It's raining, it's wet, it may get busy. I've had a few pings but I've turned them down. But I've got a 20 past 5 booking in half an hour to go out, and it goes, tell me to head off to my reservation. And it's, where is it? Newport, Greds, Ross Court. Have a quick look at that. It looks like it's out down just off the Chepstow Road. So let's go down to Bristol Airport. Once I drop off in Bristol Airport, I've got a 20-minute wait to pick up at Bristol Airport to come down to Cardiff. So I've got about £130 in the bank, which I'm happy with for the day. I might catch something in Cardiff later, I don't know, just 2 jobs basically. But over Easter, I've been thinking about, well, what am I going to do to try and keep up with increases in national minimum wage? So my decision is, for Uber, I'll do nothing less than £1.20 a mile on long distance. For OTS, I'll do nothing less than £1.30 a mile long distance. And that difference is there because with Uber, they pay you your parking charges on top. As the OTS, the price you bid has to include all parking charges. So I'm quite happy to run a little bit less for Uber because I know I'm going to get my parking back. So my own private work is going up to £1.60 a mile on long distance. A little bit higher for shorter distances. When I come out on Uber, I used to have a bottom of £4.50 a mile, £4.50 jobs. I'm increasing that to £5. So I don't take any jobs paying less than £5. Unless it's where I'm actually picking up from. So if I go to the station, there's a £4 job waiting at the station for me. If I'm dropping off, I'll pick up. I'm not going to run to the station for a £4 job. Nothing less than £5. I'm also not going to run any further than 2 miles. That's my maximum running distance now. So I'm not going to go very far on that. Now, during rush hour and during times when there's a lot of traffic on the road, such as roadworks, I mean, this part down by Sainsbury's is ridiculously long again, the queues. Anything like that, anything that slows me down, my minimum fare is going to be £10. So during a rush hour, school pick up and drop off, minimum of £10, and again I won't run more than 2 miles. So hopefully that's going to sort of increase my profits a little bit and help me keep up with the rises in national minimum wage. But we won't know until I've done a few days of it. But today I'm planning on only doing those 2 jobs, out to Bristol Airport, wait for 20 minutes, back to Cardiff. But that's about it really. So I'm just going to head off shortly to this job. It's going to take me 10 minutes to get there. It's 5:02, so I've got 25 minutes.
Is it just me, or is it hard to agree with what you're trying to explain? I don't mind feather wings, no diamond rings, but that's not how you get to me, no. We could sit in the shade, talk till late, and then we'll see. We can go for walks, stroll down the city park, and maybe, just maybe, Sweet delivery is never guaranteed, no matter the place or time. Oh, I like when you're whispering and really listening. Not too much fuss, so keep it easy. We could sit in the shade, talk till late, and then we'll see. We can go for walks, stroll on the city park, and maybe, just maybe, take my hand, come on, let's go. Leave expectations and false behaviors. Don't put on a show. Let's just sit in the shade and talk till late. We can go for walks, stroll on the city park, and maybe, just maybe, we could sit in the shade, and maybe, just maybe, we could go for walks, just maybe, and maybe, just maybe.
Okay, that's our first trip done. Up to Bristol Airport. It's 6:20 in the evening, and the plane is actually due in at 10 to, so I got a 30-minute break. Just pop over the loo and freshen up and stuff like that before I have to head off. I think it's not a meet and greet, so I can wait for her to give her a call from here. I'm in the waiting zone in Silver Zone. Here's my bookings. That's one that I've just done. So it's Newport to Bristol. Get rid of that. Next one, OTS Bristol, 2nd of April, 18:50. I've checked the flight, and it's not meet and greet, so she'll give me a call when she's ready to be picked up, and I'll go around to the drop-off car park. Go there to Premier Inn at Cardiff. One person and no luggage. The other thing I've noticed is, I don't know if it's been updated or whether it's strange, because I've just noticed it when you look at your earnings. If you look at your weekly summary, right at the bottom, at the end of all of the jobs, you got a new statutory national living wage option. Let's have a look at that. So here we go, national minimum wage, just there. Now if you click on that, it says you've earned more than guaranteed minimum, exceed the national minimum wage. This is for weekend in March 26th. And I can look at the status period. On that week, I was engaged for 21 hours 45 minutes. I did 448 miles with Uber last week, up to the 26th. Your net earnings, excluding tips and referral payments, is 568, and my guaranteed minimum was £338.66. So my actual earnings exceeded my guaranteed minimum earnings. But it's nice to have that. But of course, it's all down to engaged hours, not online hours. If I'm ready, waiting for work and sat in a car, I'm expecting to be paid for that. That only works from the moment you accept a job through to where you drop off, as you understand. Okay, and the other thing is that it's been a blue Tuesday today. Today, I went back to being blue status on Uber Pro. I was 44 points short of maintaining my gold. I was never going to get that 44 points. I'm not doing enough Ubering now. I'm splitting my time between my own work, OTS, and also Uber. I haven't got the hours in the day to do the work. But not to worry. Well, there you go. Plane is heading our way. So 5 minutes to just due to land. And it's arriving in a minute. So it's a little ahead of schedule, but not by too much. But it is quite nice to be able to just watch the plane and see where it is. Well, I've just checked the flight. It's coming in on time. So let's just check if there's anything on OTS to look at while I wait. It looks like it's nothing available. So what I've got this week is Tuesday the 2nd, that's today. I'm just doing this international airport. Got one on Thursday. Bristol Airport to Cardiff on Thursday. And then on Friday, I've got a Barry to Heathrow. Little low. But next week, I'll really start hammering down on prices to make sure I'm hitting that new minimum wage level. But we are coming into a holiday season, so hopefully we're able to start doubling up and getting some returns and outs and backs and all sorts of stuff. Hopefully, as we head towards the summer holidays. And there we go, just heading into its parking space. Bang on time as well. Okay, so it's 2 minutes past 7, and she's just called, so let's go around drop off zone and pick her up. Okay, so we're back home. It's 10 to 9. I started at 4:30, so I've done 4 hours 20 minutes, 4.33 hours. Let's work out what we've done. So it was 43.23, 43.23 for the Uber going out to Bristol Airport, and I had my £6 parking refunded. So that job came to 49.23. Coming back from Bristol Airport, I went down to Cardiff Bay, and that was at 76. At 76 equals £125.23. So let's divide that by 4.33. Equals £28.92 an hour. That's a power of two. You know, if you can get your returns in, you can make some pretty good money. And that's what I'm going to sort of try and get as I take on more and more airport work, and as I can try and find other airport transfer businesses to work for, and also my own. I'm hoping that on the Friday trip I've got out to Heathrow Airport from Barry, I'm going to get something to bring me back. I'm hoping. I've had 2 possible jobs coming in today to do that. OTS system will recognise if you're dropping off at an airport like Heathrow, and if something comes in within about an hour, hour and a half of you dropping off, or expected drop-off time, then they will feed you work. The problem is, I'm picking up at 1:30 in Barry, so I'm going to be dropping off about 4:30. Now, I had a 5 o'clock pick-up at Heathrow, and also a 6:30 pick-up at Heathrow fed to me if I wanted it. Both though were going down towards Southampton. They were both about £80, both going down to Southampton. So it's not really my direction. It's nice to have the extra money, and I will make a little bit on it. If I did take them, I would make money on it by taking them. But what I want to try and get something along the M4 corridor back. You know, maybe something coming back to Swindon, Reading, Bristol, down into Newport, maybe something back to Cardiff. So that's what I'm hoping I'm going to get by Friday afternoon, if something comes in. But not a bad day today, a very short day, mainly because the car had to go for a service. And when I went to the cinema to watch a film, so put me off working. But I came out, did these 2 jobs. If I get back to back work like that, I could work 4 hours a day quite happily. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless, take care, and drive safely.